I'm going to show you how a student accesses a course in Google Classroom. In this case, the student has been sent the course code by the instructor, and all he or she has to do is actually go into classroom.google.com. I have to tell you, I don't see it on when I click on a student login. I don't see it on the Google Apps browser, and I'm not completely sure of why that is. But anyway, once you are logged in to Google Classroom, as you can see I am here, I press the plus sign. I'm not going to create a class. I'm going to join a class. Now, my teacher has already sent me this course code, which is generated automatically when you create a Google Classroom course. So I put in the course code while talking, by the way, and I click join. And then it says I'm joining the class, and here you are, I'm in my teacher's course. I'm going to skip the quick tour, although I'd like to know what's in there. And here I am. I can scroll down, I can see the course my teacher has added for me, I can follow assignments and so forth. I want to show you this though. This is the kind of the menu bar here for Classroom. So I click on Google Classroom and it shows me, obviously home where I am here. And it'll show me my assignments. To tell you the truth, it'll show me assignments for all of the Google courses that I'm enrolled in. It's not the neatest feature here, and I do think if I was in a lot of courses, this would be kind of jumbled, but for our purposes, I think it's a nice feature. I click Assignments, and here it shows me everything that might be due. I've set everything in the course, me, the teacher, as due October 1st, just so that it doesn't expire. I click here, and then it asks me, do you want to work on your assignment? I'm just going to close that for now, and I'm not going to mark any assignment as done. It actually opens it up to your work, and I actually would rather see instructions. So this is one of the kind of flaws of Google, of the Google course, classroom courses. You kind of have to get used to the way it's presented. In any case, here's my first assignment. And here's the goal. Here are the various videos that I need to watch. There's a lesson overview down here if I really want to see it, and so on. Let's take a look at the student view of the home page in Google Classroom. We're looking at it now. I'm logged in as a student. For each course the student is logged into is one of these cards here, telling the name of the course and showing if there are any assignments that are due. Significant here would be this particular icon, the Google Drive icon. And when I click that, it brings the student automatically to his or her Google Drive account. Every person in a Google Classroom course is automatically enrolled in a Classroom folder. And inside of that folder are subfolders for each course in Google Classroom that this particular person is in. So all of the files, etc., shared with that student, all of her or his work will end up in this folder in their Google Drive account. This is a really interesting and useful thing to know here because it means that we can always have access to our stuff and share it with our students, and our students can share with other students, and we can share with other teachers, and it's a big, huge, wild sharing party. In any case, let me go back to the home page again, and I just switched tabs back to the Classroom home. And I just want to show you again this navigational main menu button here. And it shows me, here's the one course that I'm logged into using Google Apps, and it just uses the first letter and it assigns a color randomly. If I had multiple courses, they would also appear here, and it would also show me any assignments that I might have due. If I click on the course name, it'll then open up the course like this, and you can see it'll show me whether I have upcoming assignments. It'll also show me upcoming due assignments, and here it'll show me the kind of the instructional part, the instructions for each assignment. One of the weaknesses while we're here of Google Classroom is that you can only post an assignment, so everything is presented to the learner as an assignment versus sort of a content area. I think it's something that's easily worked around just by doing things like making a very late due date so that the assignments don't run out, and also just to fill up the kind of assignment area with the course of instruction that you want the student to follow. In this case, you can see I've loaded several videos as well as some links. Google document sample is here as well, and so on. Now let's look and see what happens when a student has to hand an assignment in. We can see that I'm still logged in to this course as a student. It's my course, but you can see this is how I'm logged in as S student. S student wants to hand in their assignment for the first goal here. I didn't actually write a sample assignment, so we're just going to pretend there's one there. And what we'll do is we'll click on the actual name of the assignment, and that brings up this upload window where students can then add their own documents. I could, right here, just go right and create a document as part of my assignment right from this screen. You can see it'll create a Google document, a presentation, a spreadsheet, or a drawing, but I can just do it from right here. In my case, the student, used Google Apps on my own, saved everything into my Google Drive automatically, and now I'm going to add to upload my assignment. I just drop down and the add drop down menu, click Google Drive. It navigates right to my Google Drive, and I have to find, you can see I don't have a lot of folders here, so I'll open up my classroom folder. I actually saved it to my classroom folder. It won't automatically save there when you open it from Google Drive. In any case, there's my assignment. I'm just going to upload it. It says assignment done by sample student. Um, and I'm going to turn it in. So I click turn in, just like that. Now, later we'll look and see what the teacher sees. Once a student has handed in an assignment, whether it was by uploading a document or sharing some other kind of a file with um, the teacher then grades it, and you'll have to look at the teacher video for that, but the teacher then grades it and returns it to the student. And when that happens, here I am on the student page again, and my page will mark, oh, your assignment has been returned. So now I can click open, and it brings me back to the kind of my assignment management page here. Here's my note that I had given to the teacher. Here's the teacher's response back. And the teacher says to me, stop making up paragraphs. Other than that, interesting and engaging. Well, get him. Um, I can then open up the assignment if I want to. I think I could have also opened it up um, inside of my Google Docs as well, which is, you can see it's open there, and I can see my teacher's assignments. I'm sorry, my teacher's comments. And you can see my teacher, I think took certain liberties with the old grading there, but such is life.